You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
The stage is set in Fort Lauderdale tonight as Orlando City faces Inter Miami in the semifinals of the 2025 Leagues Cup. It's a matchup that carries more than just a place in the final. This is the latest chapter in the Florida Derby, a rivalry that has been building year after year, and one that always seems to bring drama. Orlando City arrives with a strong starting 11. The lineup is full strength, featuring veterans like Pedro Gallese in goal, Robin Jansen wearing the captain's armband in defense, and Luis Muriel up top leading the attack alongside Martin Ojeda. Fans will also be excited to know that Duncan Maguire is back on the bench for the first time since May, following shoulder surgery. His return could prove crucial if the game needs a spark in the later stages. Inter Miami, meanwhile, is expected to bring its star power. Lionel Messi's status had been in question, but in a match of this importance, at home, with a trip to the final on the line, his presence is anticipated. Alongside him, Luis Suarez continues to be a threat, not only as a scorer, but as a playmaker, with a dangerous eye for the final pass. Add in Sergio Busquets and Jordi Alba, and Miami's lineup looks as formidable as ever. The history between these two clubs shows just how unpredictable this rivalry can be. Earlier this season, Orlando City swept the regular season series, including a stunning 4-1 win at home in August. Muriel struck twice in that game, with Ojeda and Marco Pasalic also finding the net. Just a couple of months before, the Lions picked up their first ever victory against a Messi-led Miami side, winning 3-0 in Fort Lauderdale. But it wasn't long ago, back in March of last year, that Orlando was on the wrong end of a humbling 5-0 defeat at this very stadium, with Messi and Suarez both on the scoresheet. In short, no matter how the form looks on paper, these games always find a way to surprise. For Orlando, the key tonight will be discipline. Miami's attack can overwhelm teams quickly if they're given too much space, so defensive concentration will be vital. Transition play could be Orlando's biggest weapon, catching Miami high up the pitch and exploiting the open gaps. With speed from Ivan Angulo and the clinical finishing of Muriel, the Lions will be aiming to strike whenever Miami overcommits. The stakes are massive. A place in the Leagues Cup final and a shot at silverware, not to mention bragging rights in one of MLS's fiercest rivalries. Kickoff is at 8:30 p.m. at Chase Stadium, and fans can feel the intensity already. Whether it's Messi magic, a Muriel masterclass, or even a dramatic moment off the bench from Maguire, this match promises to deliver. One thing is certain. Florida's soccer spotlight is shining bright tonight. Orlando City, set to battle Inter Miami in Leagues Cup semifinal. Tonight, the Florida rivalry takes center stage as Orlando City and Inter Miami collide in the Leagues Cup semifinal at Chase Stadium. This is not just another match on the schedule. It's a clash that feels like a labyrinth of history, pride, and ambition. A crucible where both teams will be tested under the lights, with a trophy beckoning in the distance. For Orlando City, a full-strength lineup has been orchestrated, with goalkeeper Pedro Gallese anchoring the defense, captained by Robin Jansen. Alongside him stand defenders David Brecalo, Rodrigo Schlegel, and Alex Freeman, ready to withstand the enigmatic force of Miami's front line. The midfield is an intricate mosaic of skill and work rate. Cesar Araujo, Eduard Atuesta, Marco Pasalic, and Ivan Angulo will be tasked with dictating tempo. Up front, Luis Muriel and Martin Ojeda lead the charge, a tandem capable of weaving a kaleidoscopic tapestry of attacking moments if given the space. On the bench, Duncan Maguire's return adds a layer of intrigue. Having been sidelined since May after shoulder surgery, his availability tonight feels like a reimagined storyline intertwining resilience with opportunity. The rest of the substitutes, from Ramiro Enrique to Dagur Dan Thorhalsson, give head coach Oscar Pareja plenty of options should the match demand fresh legs or a shift in rhythm. Across the pitch, Inter Miami will likely field their own galaxy of stars. Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez, two names that transcend the sport, are expected to start. Jordi Alba and Sergio Busquets round out a team that orchestrates the game in ways few others can. It's a captivating lineup that, on paper, looks designed to control possession and beckon the opponent into dangerous spaces. But Miami is not without flaws, and Orlando has already proven capable of piercing through them, having swept the MLS season series with wins earlier this year. To delve into the recent history is to uncover a verdant garden of storylines. From Orlando's dominant 4-1 home victory just weeks ago, to their historic 3-0 triumph in Fort Lauderdale back in May and evening, when the Lions handed Messi's Miami one of its most humbling losses. These results intertwine with past defeats, like last year's heavy 5-0 blow, creating a tapestry of encounters that has been anything but predictable. What makes tonight's showdown even more compelling is what lies beyond. A place in the final, a shot at silverware, and the chance to transcend from being regional rivals to continental champions. The stage feels like a labyrinth, where every pass, every defensive stand, every surge forward will be amplified. So as fans gather with their victuals in hand, ready to embark on this journey of 90 minutes or more, one truth certainly emerges. This is not just about soccer. It's about pride, it's about legacy, and it's about two Florida clubs intertwined in a rivalry that continues to grow more captivating with every chapter. Stay subscribed for more videos.